the Bengals are done. There is no way the Bengals are going to find a way to make the playoffs with their division as good as it is. You have the Ravens, I believe the best team in their division. I think Lamar Jackson's still an elite quarterback in this league. The Steelers could sneak into the playoffs. Tomlin has always had a winning record, very loved by his players. I don't trust their quarterback. We've seen more than enough of this team offensively to be worried if this team is going to sneak into the playoffs. But this is still one of the elite defenses in the league. TJ Watt is up for Defensive Player of the Year. I still think it's Myles Garrett. They have the best defense in the league in the Browns, and they're doing it without a quarterback.
You don't trust the great Joe Flacco?
I don't. The position that the Bengals are in right now, they're 5-5. They're probably going to win 2 more games. Jamar Chase is going to be expecting a big contract in the offseason. Higgins is going to be expecting a big contract at the end of the season. I don't know if they're going to be able to give it to both of them. Are they moving backwards? Zach Taylor, I think, has taken them as far as he can take them. There are other coaches that could be available in the offseason that could take them further. This is a very talented team. They have weapons, and they have one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And when you look at the youth that they have in certain positions on this team, you would think that the Bengals will compete every single year. The only thing that sells me for the Bengals is the quarterback. But the quarterback in the last 3 years has not been healthy. He's not built like some of these quarterbacks. Now, either is Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson knows how to get out of harm's way. And we saw that with Eli Manning. He was so thin and so tall, but the guy, no matter how hard he got hit, he'd get back up and get back into the huddle.
Especially at the end of his career when the Giants' O-lines were horrible.
I don't see that with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow will put his body on the line, but he has not stayed healthy. He's had tremendous amount of problems. Knee problems, elbow problems, wrist problems, back problems. This is a 26-year-old quarterback, and he already has these problems. What are the Bengals going to do? Now, their offensive line is fairly good. They added Brown, one of the better left tackles in the league. So you can't really blame the offensive line on the reason why Joe Burrow got hurt. And the running game has really been flat all season long. And that could be the effectiveness on really forcing Joe Burrow in the pocket to make the throws. I don't know if you bring Zach Taylor back. And I'm not blaming Zach Taylor on the reason why Burrow got hurt. But I think he's taken this team as far as he can take them. I'm not saying Zach Taylor isn't a good coach. He's a good coach. There's a lot of questions on where the Bengals are heading. And I don't know if it's going up. I think it's more going down. When you go to the offseason and you know that your quarterback is coming back from another surgery and another injury that could be costly moving forward. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal, Travis Kelce said that he ponders retirement. Travis Kelce is a Hall of Famer. Jason Kelce is a Hall of Famer. Travis Kelce wants to have children. Travis Kelce wants to settle down. It looks like him and Taylor Swift are for real. Taylor Swift is a billionaire. If they ever wind up together, I don't think Travis Kelce is going to worry about money. And he's worth about $75 million. His kids are never going to have to worry about money. The money that he is going to be losing, 30.25, they have the #1 podcast in the country. They could be making more money as podcasters or live radio guys than they would be doing right now as professional football players. They don't have to beat up their bodies. They don't have to worry about head trauma. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of different organizations, DraftKings, Amazon, are going to offer them a boatload of money. They're not going to have to worry about money anymore. I'm not surprised from this story. I could see Travis Kelce retiring if he wins another Super Bowl this year. If he falls short and he plays his brother and Jason wins, I say Kelce plays one more year to try to win another one to beat out his brother. If Travis Kelce wins, I think he's done. I don't think he needs to play anymore. I believe that the Kelce brothers have stuff brewing after football. They never thought that New Heights was going to take off like it has. It's taken off. Two brothers that have dominated in their respectable positions. One's 34, the other one's 36, going to be 37. I don't think they have to prove anything. I think both guys deserve legitimately to retire and move forward.